Hello. Oh, the game is not up yet. No. Oops. Well, almost ready. Almost was ready. Right on time, basically. It's so loud. Oh my goodness. Is it? Hold on, I gotta capture everything. Oh my god. Ah! Cool and great. you know? you know? Alright, well, shit. Where's my thing? No. Where's my monitor just move? Weird. The monitor was like sideways or something. The wrong way. It was facing the wrong way. I don't know. Not. Okay. Hold on. Is everything running good? Smooth? Smooth good? Smooth good. I've got chat. Okay, so I don't have chat on the side on that monitor. I've done this monitor now. I monitor it from the there now. Yes. Because the stupid thing keeps breaking. I still have it on the screen just in case it doesn't break on there, which it might break, it might not break, I don't know. But yeah. So that's a thing. But yeah, Paranormasight. Do I need... I don't need controller for this, do I? I don't remember. Nah, I'm probably fine without a controller. Probably good. So I really, really like the first game, which I have not streamed, but you know, it's a very, 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 very cool game. First, I think the first one was supernatural ghosts and whatever. I think this is still supposed to be supernatural. I don't think it's necessarily ghosts per se. I think it's like supernatural stuff in general. Just still cool. Still pretty cool, honestly. So, yeah. Is there any options I need to change? I don't know. No. And we won't see with this game, because this game probably doesn't use too much power, but I upgraded my RAM. I thought about it and I was like, I think some of the reasons we're having trouble with some games is because of the RAM. Because I think Reanimal recommended 16 gigs of RAM, I think. And I realized, oh, it needs 16 gigs of RAM. That's all I have. I'm also trying to run this here. So that obviously wasn't going to work out super well, I think. At the same time, like, oh shit. Like, that's why we had trouble with that. So, we're trying to prepare ourselves for next week when Resident Evil comes out, so we won't have fucked up stream lagginess or whatever. So, more RAM, more goodness, hopefully. Less crashing, less hitching, less whatever. But obviously this game won't reflect that because it does not need that much power at all. But yeah. Oh god. My apologies for the wait. Welcome, welcome. How wonderful it is to see you again. I am the storyteller, your guide to the world of Paranormasight. Now then, I understand you might be keen to dive into our story. But there are some important matters I must address first. So please bear with me a while longer. First, This game uses autosave. The game will automatically save at regular intervals, so you may stop playing at any time. Next, please look at the upper right screen. This is the menu button. From here you can check the text log, view files, and adjust your settings for auto mode. You can also adjust the volume and other game settings in the options menu. You find that certain effects make the text difficult to read. You may turn them off. I recommend you check the brightness, controls, and other settings now before continuing. How to play. Now, let's go over the basic controls. If the game is in your control, you may drag the screen to look at your surroundings. Once again, become able to move after this, so try to take a look behind you before turning back to me. Oh. Wonderful. Well done. You can also select the face of an individual in front of you to talk to them. Please go ahead and try with me. Peace. Bravo. A fine display. There are times when you will be presented with options such as these. Do not fear. You'll come to know where we are eventually. Once you have seen everything an option has to offer, a check mark will appear next to it, like so. Oh. You've forgotten who you are, have you? But there is no need for concern. It is for that reason I'm here to guide you after all. You may be confused at first, but continuing through the story should allow you to remember your true objective. That is all for my explanation of the basic controls. I will explain other essential functions when the time is right. Yes. There's one more thing I wish to confirm before we continue. As you may know, I previously served as a guide to the different tale in the world of Paranormasight, one concerning the 7 mysteries of Honjo. You would happen to be familiar with the events of that tale, would you? I am. Is that so? So we have met before, then. You looked quite different during our previous encounter, so I failed to recognize you at first. My apologies. In that case, there is nothing I need to warn you about. Well, I believe I've kept you waiting long enough. To tell you what to experience concerns a number of legends passed down in East Bay. A stretch of sea bordering Mi Prefecture. Mie? Specifically, those legends involving mermaids. Yes, as the subtitle suggests, our subject this time is the widely familiar mermaid. Since ancient times, a great many legends about mermaids have been passed down into countries all around the world. In Japan, many legends famously include the idea that eating their flesh grants immortality. The tale of Yao Bikuni, which continues to be told in such places as Wakasa Province, modern-day Fukui Prefecture, is perhaps the most well-known. These legends have spurred those with a yearning for immortality to seek out mermaids in these ancient times. Of course, as I just mentioned, these are only some of the many legends concerning mermaids that exist across the globe. Indeed, many have sought mermaids simply due to fascination with the status as rare and mystical beings. They've also served as the inspiration for countless creative artistic works throughout the ages. It would seem that mermaids possess a mysterious charm that has captivated the human heart for myriad reasons, irrespective of era or culture. Ah, yes. The files that are just now should provide a general overview of the terms that came up in our conversation. You may have already taken a look, but I do recommend reading them if you have the chance. They may allow you to enjoy the story even more. Words highlighted in pale blue usually indicate there is a related entry in your files. Now then, allow me to introduce the primary setting of this tale. The majority of our story takes place on Kamishima Island, an isolated island in the waters of Ise Bay. You experience events through the eyes of a young resident of the island, one Yuza Minikuchi. If nothing else, please remember that. Well, I believe this ends my initial explanation. Bon voyage, and do enjoy the tale. Bon voyage. Work fiction, blah blah blah. From the mirror did it go to you? Cannot recall whether it was a dream or reality. Recall if I was asleep or awake. Tales of Issei, Passage 69, Kari no Fukai. Hi. This is what it is. Okay. 1980s. Alright, because I was looking up the tags for this game and it said the 80s, and I was like, what? It's set in the 80s? Weird. Okay, yeah. It's set in the 80s. Okay, cool. Oh god, no, what? I'll keep saying what? Okay, I'm all good now. What the? What? Body shit. What is this calibration? It's so off. Okay. Alright, that should do it. All good to go, Yuza? Yep, ready as I can be. I feel so light, I bet I could even outswim a shark. No, more than that. I was born for this moment. The legend of Kamashima's patron saint of diving begins today. Kamishima Youth Yuza Minikuchi. Oh. Young man born and raised in Kamishima, generally quiet and serious. His eccentric side that often sees him make jokes and wisecracks with a straight face, catching whoever you're talking to off guard. Losing his parents in a large-scale maritime accident 5 years ago, he was raised by his grandmother, veteran ama diver Tsuyu Minikuchi. Ruthie found work at a seafood processing plant in Toba after entering high school earlier in the year. But upon hearing that Tsuyu had injured her leg, forcing her to retire from diving and causing difficulties in her daily life, he quit his job after only 3 months and returned to Kamishima. At present, he is caring for Tsuyu while looking for work in Kamishima, and he recently has made a decision to follow in Tsuyu's footsteps and become an ama diver himself. Though he has been able to bring himself to enter the sea since the disaster 5 years ago, he's hoping that his previous aptitude for swimming will lend itself to a natural talent for ama diving. His current diver rank is 1. While introverted as a child, he began to show a more animated side upon befriending Zame Kamoi, a boy his same age, and eventually became a common sight to see them getting up to mischief together. The maritime disaster 5 years ago saw a drastic shift in the way most Kamashima's inhabitants treated Yuza. Zame alone continued to treat him the same. Even now, it is not uncommon for Zame to find himself caught up in Yuza's eccentric exploits. He's always quick to laugh and follow his lead. Alright. Hi, okay. Hi. Hi, Orchid, what's up? What? Whoa, it sounds pretty impressive. This is your first time diving on the bay, so don't push yourself too hard, alright? Yeah, I know, it's my first time, but somehow I'm bringing with confidence. I just know I can land a massive haul if I try. Well, I'm glad to see you're raring to go. But make sure you don't go too far from the boat at first. Best friend, Zame Kamoi. Okay, we have his profile too. A young man born and raised in Kamishima, has been friends with Yuza Minikuchi since childhood. He has a friendly and caring personality, and his willingness to help those around him made him somewhat islanders of all ages rely on in times of need. His father was a fisherman. He accompanied him out to sea on a boat from a very young age. As a result, he grew up never doubting that he too would one day become a fisherman. After his father died in a maritime disaster 5 years ago, his mother, an diver, took on the responsibility of raising Azami and his much younger brother on her own. During the closed season for diving, when his mother worked on the mainland, Azami was responsible for looking after his brother. After graduating middle school, he refused his mother's suggestion to attend high school and quickly obtained a fourth-class boat pilot license while helping with fishing around the island. He is now able to take his father's small fishing boat, the Sayun Maru, out on fishing trips on his own. He has a frank, easygoing relationship with Yuza, his childhood friend, and the two often get up to mischief together. Though he was happy for Yuza when he left to attend high school on the mainland and later found a job there, he also felt somewhat lonely. For this reason, he secretly welcomed the news that Yuza would be leaving his job and returning to Kamishima to take care of his grandmother. Oh. No need to worry, Azami. You just focus on getting the grill ready. We're having a feast tonight. Haha, I told you that. Diving minigame. Oh. Okay. It's a little different. The two controls need to look around, left click, perform action. Oh, good. Okay. Oh, whoa. Action guys with tease from diving. Make sure to go back to the boat 4 times from out. Hold on. Blah. Blah. Okay. Blah. Throat's a little blah right now. Damn. Mansion will continue to grease on the way back. Don't wait until it's too late. Okay, is that... What's that? What? I pressed return to vote. Didn't I press it? Oh my god. Come on. I died. Achievement for dying. Cool. Alright, this is good. Well. Come on. Okay. Well, apparently that... Okay. It decreases your... Okay, I didn't realize it decreases your damn thing so much. Okay, well, frick me, I guess. I'm a... Alright. My bad. Good, that means we can barely... Okay, I just... God damn it. Kind of pain in the ass to control. Yeah. Wait, what? How much does he use to get back up? What the fuck? Okay. Alrighty then. Apparently uses a hell of a lot to fucking get back up there. Basically do... Okay, I can't... Alright, that's great. I don't... Why can't I touch that one? Alright, this is sweet. Great. I thought it was... Okay, I should go back up now then, I guess, because it's... What the hell? It's like so... Okay. Oh my god, that's all I did. I got 2 things. Like a skill to increase? Diving, please, because holy shit, dude. Covers the basics. No, there's no replay the tutorial needed. We know what's going on. My goodness. Okay, looks like you're all warmed up. Let's get a bit further so you can look for something bigger. The biggest catch you can get at this time of year is probably a balloon. Snagging just one is something to be proud of. Remember that sea creatures are living things. They change places every time you dive, so be careful. Whoa. Hi. Okay. It's not like you have to master everything all at once. Take off whenever you're ready. Okay. Okay. Getting the hang of it a little bit. Yeah. So, swim faster, return about faster. Use your time gathering creatures. Six creatures from further away. I guess those would be the first two to increase. Because, what the hell? Do more? Do we need to do more? Didn't really give us like a goal or anything. Just said, do this diving thing, and I'm like, okay, sure. I do this. Did not? No, I thought that was a thing. Damn. No, nope, that's not. We're able to get that. Hello, return to boat, please. Hello? It wouldn't press when I pressed it. What the frig, man? Oh, yay. Not enough to level up that time. Wah wah. Alright. Where? Question mark. What's question mark? Ooh. I don't know what question mark is. What's question mark? Oh. Huh? Oh. The hell is that? No, get away from me. Ah! Cool. Alright. I got into it pretty quick. Sweet. Good shit. Die failed. Veteran apparition. Okay. Die failed because I guess that killed us going there. Seeing that thing. Whatever that was. The world may never know. Cool. Diving. Is there any reason why we can't just keep doing this and just like farm until we get level 5 everything? Is there anything stopping me from just doing that right now? Is there any reason to not do that right now? Oh, the question mark's gone now. Interesting. I don't remember, was there anything like this in the first? I mean, I was diving in the first game, but was there any sort of like mini game thing? I can't recall. Reach diver rank 5 achievement. Gotta wonder too. Well, I guess we're only playing as user, right? So I guess that is gonna. I was gonna say is there's our only diver who has a rank, but the game did just tell us we're going to be playing as Yuza the whole time. I think. Presume. Maybe misdirection or whatever, but... Well, who knows? Yay, new record. Oh, okay. It takes a bit more to level up as you get further, huh? Okay. Well, damn. Nice, calm, relaxing. Nice, calm, relaxing thing here. But damn, that's a lot. Oh, really? I'm like a tiny little morsel away from leveling up? Nice. Cool. Use your time? Yeah, let's do that. What? Come on, go. Ah. Press the button. It was like, no. Decided to tell me to frick off. Another new record? Yay. Just keep diving. Just till the game tells me I can't dive no more. Nice little bit. It's kind of fun and relaxing. Around collecting shit. Oh. Darn, please. It wouldn't return for a second. I was like, ah. Panicking. Damn. Oh, is that the thing I said was, like, easier to find or rare or whatever the hell? Yeah. Damn, even that didn't. Okay. I mean, it did get us a whole nother level, but I thought that'd be... Damn. Alright. Oh, what was that? Almost 700? I only did one level. Huh. fine. Got it a little close, but mostly fine. $7-11. Good. Mortar gathering. Yeah, gathering even better. I think searching doesn't need to be that high. You can wait to upgrade that last. Like, you can just kind of tell by, you know, going around. Oops. Oh no, I went too far. Ah. I mean, it seems like we're guaranteed to run into stuff. Whoa. Down. Another one. Whoa. Probably make it back. Just barely. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Phew. We're good. Gathering complete. Nice. New record again. Oh, that was enough to level up again. Damn. Assuming later dives or whatever will probably have more hit that gives us more points or whatever, right? Let's go this way. You know, we can't see anything that's around, but... Or I wonder if we do too much, then there'll be less, fishies. There'll be less things to collect. Maybe that's part of it, too. That could be a thing. I don't think it really said. But... would make sense, I guess, right? What do I need to be? I need to be at level 20 to get everything? Gather up everything? Be able to get all the upgrades. It does feel like there's less and less to get as we're going through. But that could also be just coincidence, maybe. Probably fine too. Yeah, we'll reach it. We'll reach it though. We're perfectly fine. No problem. See? No problem whatsoever. Oh my god, it didn't level up again. God damn it. Alright. If there's... Oh, look, now there is more. Okay, yeah, it's just a random, I guess. Just luck of the draw if you find shit near you. I suppose. Something over there. The rope just coming in my face, just like, ugh. Can't see shit. A goddamn rope in my face. Oh. I guess here's where the searching would help. I don't see shit over here. Damn. Uh-oh. Alright, well. We're already going to have to return to the boat because that's... We got nothing. We got jack shit. that time. I think it's better to upgrade that first, though. Easier it is to grab stuff, the I don't know, better it is, whatever. What if we can find more question marks around here? Maybe it's only certain areas have them. So, ooh, what the hell? So a little, like a shrimp or something? What the hell? Back to the boat. Yeah. You can't breathe, I know. Fine. We're fine. Well, that should level us up again, no? 1,000 points! Jeebus Creebus, okay. Diving more or swimming faster? I mean, either way. Either way gives us more time underwater. Oh, I just got 3 achievements all at once. Jesus. 4 achievements, never mind. 4. It only shows 3 at a time. Achievements I might not, probably shouldn't be earning yet, but don't make an addictive, fun, relaxing minigame if you don't want me to do the thing way earlier than I'm supposed to, apparently. I just wanna hit max level super early, that's all. There's a lobster I caught, by the way. It says I caught it. You say lobster. Oh, I should go back to boat. Back to the boat. I need to my Logan, I need to put my hair up. Hair is just all over the place. Just mess with that. Here, hold on. Cool. My hair is all out of my way, out of my face, out of everything. Good. Good. Almost max level near the first dive. Good, great. I can only presume there's multiple dives. Why can't I catch the fish? No, oops, desire for fish? No. Break that one up. No, it's not gonna, okay. Probably should head back up there now. Before bad news happens. Good. Gavel incomplete. Oh. I guess it wouldn't be level 20 for a speed max level. It'd be, what would that be, 18 then? 17? I don't know. How does math work? Ah! It's alarming that you can't really control how far you go. You just kind of have to go with the flow here. look out and find another lobster or something over here? Oh, so far, no. Oh, something up there. Maybe we should head back now. A little deeper and further than we've been. A little bit. Just a tad bit. Yeah, sure. Okay. I guess we can upgrade the searching now. Don't necessarily need the max swimming right now. Be good. Oh, another question mark? Oh. Oh, what? Collectible? Well, I'm glad I stayed in this area then. A lot of stuff over here. It's all low value though, so. Probably won't be a whole lot of points altogether. Unless the sticker counts as points. Could be. Maybe not. Whatever. 3 more levels and I got everything maxed out at the beginning of the game. Oh, she got something interesting there, Yuza. Huh? Never thought there'd be mockingbird stickers out here in Ise Bay. At the bottom of the sea to boot. Mockingbird? You mean this bird sticker? I did think it was pretty weird to find a sticker in a place like that, so I decided to hang on to it. They're real famous. An unknown artist makes them and hides them all over the place. Might as well pick up any you come across. Maybe they'll bring you good luck. Let's see. Damn, I'm good. Maybe I should add treasure hunting to my list of talents. Mockingbird, number 12, yeah. 20 of them, okay. I did not find all of them when I played the first game. I don't think there were mockingbirds. There was something else, I think. I don't remember. Fergor, is there a reason like exclamation marks have any color significance? I can't tell. No, they all seem the same-ish. No! I didn't want to swim, I wanted to click thing. I wanted to click thing, not swim. No! Just swam away from a fucking thing. Oh well. Whatever. I'm already... Probably out of... Yeah, we have enough time to get there, right? We'll be fine. We won't die. We'll be fine. No! A sliver to the next level. Damn. Check out this. Yes way, what's over here? I wonder if I find another lobster. That was a lot of points. Oh, ah! Clicking got me fucked up. Where is she? Lobster. Oh no, I'm not gonna have enough to. Can I? Oh! I lucked out on getting a critical whatever the hell thingy to catch it quicker. Massive luck on that. Away! New record! I think there's more. There's higher record. Maybe we should get swimming faster now since we're going further. Oh, we got two. That was enough for 2 rank. Yay! Oh, I guess because yeah, we were pretty close to the other level. So we're already almost max everything. I love it. Why'd they let me do this? Maybe that's what they want you to do. Maybe that is what they want you to do. Max level. Maybe it's not the max level. Maybe it's the max level for now, and then later on there's more stuff. I have no idea. Who knows? I don't. Zero fucking clue. This also makes sense, but I also saw the RPG tag on this game, and I was like, RPG? What the hell is RPG about this game? Weird. Yeah. Time to the boat. Yay. Kind of a lower lobster than before. All wanked up. Reached diver rank 17, master diver achievement. Nice. Alright. Yeah. Gathering log. Is there like more? Harvestable in game. The fishing season begins in October. Okay. Oh, is that all there actually is in the whole thing? There's just those 5 things. Okay. I guess we've done everything we can. Nice. Right. Well, let's leave it at that for today. Good work out there, Yuza. Man, look at you. How'd you improve so much in such a short time? Because I would not stop diving, and you gave me unlimited time, so yeah. You're basically pro level now. I wasn't expecting you to pick things up that quickly. Like I said, brimming with confidence. But it's also because you were here to help. Thanks, Azami. Oh, I didn't do that much, but I appreciate it. So, do you feel any different now? Did your body undergo any weird changes? Nope, I feel exactly the same. Nothing's changed. The same old Yuza I've always been. I guess we were a bit off the mark, huh? So, what do you want to do now? Should we call it a day? Immediately talk about the whole... Azami? Huh? Before we head back, can we talk for a bit? Sure, what's up? Ooh. We'll look around. Ocean. Kamishima is located in the waters near the entrance to Ise Bay. As such, there are strict regulations on both the times and places on when diving is allowed. Kamishima. Out on the horizon is Kamishima, where I was born and raised. Huh. Sticker. Is this one of those Mockingbird stickers? Oh, good eye, Yuza, that's right. I found one stowed away in this very boat. It's Mockingbird number 8. Tit for tat. Here's a long-tailed tit. Apparently, you're meant to read the characters behind him as Blizzard. Huh. Guess there's more of these Mockingbirds than I thought. That's kind of goofy. Both the Suin Maru belongs to Zami's family. I don't have a boat of my own, so Zami was kind enough to bring it out for me. It used to belong to his dad, so it's getting on in years, but he takes good care of it. Thinks he's hoping to keep using it for years to come. Car. Clouds. Sky. Anything else? Yeah, look at those islands way over there. Oh, turtle. I can't look at the turtle. Okay. This is Kamoi, my best friend. I've known him since we were both kids growing up in Kamishima. When I told him I wanted to become an Ama diver, he squeaked off for his full support. So, when I was diving just now, giant hole in the seabed you'd never heard of before? Yeah, these rocks around it looked like they only recently collapsed. I think it probably opened up within the last few months or so. Ah, now you mention it. There was a pretty big earthquake around here about 3 months ago. Did that have something to do with it? That's right, told him before I got back. Anyway, if you saw a giant hole in the seabed, you'd be curious about it, right? I sure would. You just have to try and take a look inside? It'd be pretty dangerous, but I guess I might, yeah. Right, so I went closer to try and get a better look. See anything? Well, when I looked down into that hole, a ghost or something that looked just like me suddenly rose up from the depths. A ghost that looked like you. So went towards me with his hand outstretched. He was trying to hand something to me, or maybe he was trying to tell me something? Man. What'd you do then? Did you take its hand? I did. I felt like I couldn't resist somehow. I guess even the patron saint of diving does foolish things sometimes. The only thing I was a patron of was carelessness and a lack of proper vigilance. Sounds like there wasn't much you could do about it, though. Hey, Yuza? That thing you ran into, you think it could have been a Tomokazuki? Tomokazuki? Think. Tomokazuki, huh? What? Why would something like that be here? Oh, you never heard of it? Well, I guess not even all the folks around here know about it either. That sounds familiar, though. Tomokazuki is a sort of ghost story around these parts. The story goes that sometimes, when diving, an Ama diver will come across another version of themselves. An exact copy. The other version of them will be holding out something they want. Like an abalone. Something they want? When the diver reaches for it, Tomokazuki grabs them and drags them to the bottom of the sea. Whoa, that's scary. Wait, the Tomokazuki I saw wasn't holding anything. Was it? Well, that's different. Maybe I forgot it at home or something. At home, huh? The abalone? The abalone? Yeah, the abalone. Maybe I left it at home. Huh. Maybe the Tomokazuki is more careless than legends let on. Pretty forgetful, though, so maybe it became such a perfect copy that imitated that aspect of you as well. Well, that damn Tomokazuki, it knows my every weakness. Now that you mentioned it, though, I think I remember that story from when I was younger. I guess the fact that I forgot the story really proves how forgetful I am, huh? No worries, it was a while ago, you know? So anything happened after you took its hand? I don't even remember. When I came to, I was back outside the hole. I thought maybe I had blacked out due to a lack of oxygen and had been some sort of hallucination. I see. Yeah, I guess that's possible. But if that's the case, I need to stop you to talk about some hallucination I saw. That would be super embarrassing. Some people do say the Tomokazuki legends might have come about because divers seeing things when they ran out of air. But hey, it's no big deal if it was a hallucination. The most important thing is that you're safe. Still, can't help but wonder about a hole suddenly appearing like that. Yeah, it's pretty weird. By the way, you know those symbols on your diving gear? Symbols? Yep, Seiman and Doman. My divers around here, all of them somewhere on their outfits. Oh, this is my mom's gear, so I didn't know. People say those symbols work as a charm to protect divers from the Tomokazuki. Interesting. If I ran into a Tomokazuki right just now, wouldn't that mean the charm didn't work? Maybe, but it could be thanks to the charm that you made it back safely. This is a dangerous place, even with a without the Tomokazuki around. It could have been even worse with the charm to protect you. I see, so without this charm, I really could have been attacked by a shark. Glad I had it then. Seriously, a shark would have been no laughing matter. Files update. Tomokazuki. There's a long time ago, a small village from the islands of the Nile Sea, there lived a young Ama driver, known for her exceptional swimming skills. One day, the wind was strong and the waves were higher than usual. Undeterred by the turbulent weather, the young diver drove into the sea. Couldn't find even the smallest shell to bring back, let alone any abalone. Determined to find something, she dove even deeper into the ocean, until she paused, sensing a presence behind her. Turning, she felt an undeniable sense that someone was watching her from a shadowy crevice in the rock. Finding this strange, she ventured closer, only to come face to face with a diver exactly like her. As she floated there, stunned, the other diver extended her hand, and it was an abalone, larger than anything she had ever seen. The young diver was mesmerized. She had to have that abalone no matter what. She reached out her hand to take it. Suddenly, when her fingers were mere inches away from the abalone, the diver's hand shot out and grasped her arm. Shocked, the young diver frantically struggled to pull away. It was too late. Slowly, inevitably, she was dragged down to the depths of the ocean. Over time, this became to be known as the Tomokazuki, Together Diver, due to its taking on an identical appearance to his victims. Divers are warned never to accept Tomokazuki's offerings in the depths, lest they suffer the same fate. The Tomokazuki is greatly feared by Ama divers in modern times, and the Simon and Domon symbols inscribed in items they take with them when diving are charms set to protect them from it. Two of the birds now. Bonus content to lock. Woo! You should have 5 and 20 to unlock. Okay. So either collect 5 and we get some bonus content, and then collect all of them. We get. Okay. The Simon and Domon. Protective symbols widely worn by Ama divers in Shima and Toba. Star-shaped symbol known as the Seiman, and the lattice-like symbol known as the Domon. Two symbols are often embroidered side by side or drawn on clothing using purple dye made from shells. They are worn by Ama divers when diving to ward off potential disasters that might befall them at sea. I see. Think. Okay, well, nothing to think. So. Nothing else to look at? Okay. That's fine. Hey, Zami, about the Tomokazuki just now. Yeah? Recollection. Anything to do with what we're looking into? Recollection, what's that? What are we looking into? Unlock pack recollection chapter. Use Minakuchi. Something I want to do. Okay. My apologies for the interruption. I'd like to take this chance to inform you of a unique ability of yours. The recollection feature. But to make things clear, I must first tell you about the story chart. From here on, you'll return to the screen. The story chart at breaks in the story. You see, the story you will witness will not necessarily unfold in chronological order. The screen will allow you to see where each chapter lies in the grand scheme of things, as well as select where you wish to proceed next. If the icon for a chapter is not dim, that indicates it has not been fully completed. Generally speaking, completing a chapter will unlock the chapter immediately after it. However, there will occasionally be times when a recollection button will appear just now during the story, as you experienced just now. Pressing this button will allow you to delve into a memory evoked by certain words in the text, and unlock a new chapter. A past recollection chapter for you to experience. A most remarkable ability, is it not? Once you have unlocked such a chapter, it will become available in the story chart for you to peruse as you wish. This ability will be key on unraveling the tale before you, so do be sure to press the recollection button when you see it come up. With that, please enjoy the continuation of this tale. If so, did Mom become an Ama diver because she wanted to find the Tomokazuki? But wouldn't she have worn something like this with the charm if that was true? Good point. Oh, hey, Xylo. And where is everyone? Who knows? Actually, surprised. Yeah, it's a Friday stream, and there's not a lot of people. I don't see people. Oh well. Maybe later. Who knows? Ba, ba, ba. Who knows? Who knows? Ba, ba, ba. So it couldn't interrupt my... Okay, so if I go to the flow chart now... Oh, wait, where is the flow? Oh. Oh, I can't actually do the story chart. He lied to me. I can't do the story chart yet. You liar. You lied to me. Lied as he breathed. Is that all you want to talk about? There's more. No, there's more. Actually, this might be the most important part. Or there's just something I need to do after this. Something really important. Hey, so you found a lead down there after all. I'm serious, if I don't pull this off, something terrible's gonna happen. You're exhausted with school and life? I see. Hey, I believe you. Go on and tell me everything. Ah. Okay, so here's the... Okay, now we can go to the recollection thing. David participates with the sea as an Aba diver. Use a Minakuchi asks Zami Kamoi to meet him at the Kante Kisho ruins. Okay. Cool. Killbanes. I see, I see. You say you want to be an Aba diver, then of course you got my full support. But something tells me you're not just doing this for you. People are bound to talk to become an Aba diver here. Must have some other reason. One big enough to risk everyone running their mouth. I knew I couldn't hide anything from you, Zami. It wouldn't even take me 0.2 seconds to see through one of your lies. So what's up? Tell me everything. These are the ruins of an old wartime building, the Kante Kisho. The building's been abandoned, so hardly anyone ever comes here, which makes it the perfect place for private meetings. Kante Kisho ruins. The remains of this wartime structure are located atop a hill in eastern Kamishima. It was constructed to observe the impact points of shells fired from a test firing range operated by the former Army Ministry Cape Irago on the opposite shore. Similar observation facilities were also built on Sugashima Island and in Ijika, a town in the Shima Peninsula. Having been abandoned after the Second World War, the observation post has since fallen into disrepair, and entry is now forbidden to the general public. Oh. Forbidden, but we're here. What the hell? What's this game? It's about things and stuff. Mysteries. I don't know. It's about the title. It's, I think, literally, I don't know. The title is what it's about. The previous game was a supernatural story about ghosts. I guess, kind of ghosts, kind of just mysteries in general. I don't know. I'm assuming it's gonna follow suit with that, and it's supernatural stuff. We haven't done much yet. I spent most of the time so far doing a diving minigame that's in this, and leveling up to the max level immediately. So we spent, like, I don't even know, most of this past hour doing that, or hour and a half, whatever, however long it's been. So yeah. Even though he's got a lot on his plate, Zami agreed to meet up the moment I said something. He's been looking out for me ever since I came back. I couldn't ask for a better friend. Hey, Zami. What would you say is going to sound pretty crazy? You still want to hear it? Sure, bring it on. Thanks. I'll come right on and say it then. I'm looking for a mermaid. I need to find one by tomorrow. Oh, a mermaid, huh? By tomorrow at that. It's gonna be tough. I'm being serious. In fact, never been more serious. What do you do if you find a mermaid by tomorrow? I can tell you're not joking by the look on your face. You got some sort of reason for saying this, right? Go on. I'm listening. Thanks, Zami. Is it okay if we talk a little about the disaster 5 years ago? Ah, the disaster, huh? If you're okay with it, sure. I was in middle school at the time. My parents had taken me out to the bay in a little fishing boat. A massive storm came out of nowhere and sank all 3 fishing boats that got caught up in it. I was the only one who survived. Yeah, it was really terrible. Southern Sea disaster. A localized storm that broke out in the sea to the south of Kamishima around 5 years ago, resulting in a maritime accident which a total of 10 people went missing. 3 fishing vessels had set out to sea from Kamishima were suddenly caught up in an unanticipated storm and foundered, leaving all but one of the 11 fishermen and Ama divers on board missing. The ships were later dredged up and searched. Not a single body was discovered. The sole survivor was Yuza Minakuchi, who was a middle school student at the time. His parents, Tosuke Minakuchi and Mare Minakuchi, as well as Azami Kamoi's father, Kyokichi Kamoi, were among the victims. Locals in the area reportedly heard an eerie rumbling from the sea on the morning of the incident. As to casualties, medium-sized fishing vessel Daiichi Kyosumaru foundered. Captain Kyokichi Kimoi and all 5 crew members reported missing. Small-sized fishing vessel Omoi Maru foundered. Captain Yukuji Nishikawa and 1 passenger, identity unknown, reported missing. Small-sized fishing vessel Minakuchi Maru foundered. Captain Tosuke Minakuchi and 1 of their crew members reported missing. Passenger discovered with slight injuries, dissociative amnesia due to psychological trauma. Sole survivor. When the boat the Minakuchi family was on was about to sink, Mara and Tosuke Minakuchi put a life buoy on their son, Yuza, and helped him escape the boat before the waves engulfed it. Despite the slim chances of its survival in such a dire situation, Yuza was miraculously found drifting in the sea the next day. They were running the life buoy and was successfully recovered. Although he had no external injuries, the shock of the accident left him in a state of confusion. He has little memory of what happened at that time. The accident plunged Kamishima into a state of deep sorrow. Fishermen and Ama divers temporarily stopped fishing to mourn. A memorial was erected to honor the lost. Perhaps due to his memory loss, the sole survivor, Yuza, appeared relatively composed in contrast to the grief of those around him. Many found this unnerving, and Yuza became increasingly isolated from the rest of the community. Izami Kamoi himself, having lost his father in the accident, tried to support him however he could, reasoning that he was still better off than Yuza, who had lost both his parents before his very eyes. As investigations continued, questions arose about what the Minakuchi family had been doing in the vicinity of the disaster, despite not having gone out to fish. Yuza only had remembered his parents telling him to come with them, and the purpose of their excursion remains unclear to this day. It was not long before speculation began that Mare Minakuchi had done something to incur the wrath of the god of the sea, and the islanders, already suspicious of her due to her mysterious background, were quick to condemn her, citing the sudden, localized nature of the storm. In contrast, only words of sympathy were spoken for her husband, Tosuke. As the rumors that Mare had brought disaster to Kamishima continued to spread, Yuza's grandmother, Tsuyu Minakuchi, sent him away from the island to board at a high school on the mainland. He had sensed the islanders' resentment being turned toward Yuza, and hoped to shield them from becoming an even greater target of their words. Even now, 5 years after the accident, feelings of animosity towards Mare Minakuchi remain deeply ingrained in the people of Kamishima. But the truth of the accident, still shrouded in mystery, deep scars and suspicions continue to linger in the hearts of many of the islanders. Why? See, be right back. Okay. Okay. So, what about the disasters you want to talk about? I'm recently starting to remember some things about what happened. For real? I didn't remember just that the disaster was kind of hazy due to the shock. It's great that you're starting to remember. Oh, but I guess it's not exactly something you'd want to remember, huh? Sorry for getting all fired up. It's okay. It actually hasn't bothered me as much as I thought it would. Thanks for worrying about me, though. It's just that the things I remembered are a bit strange, so I couldn't bring myself to say anything. Sorry for keeping quiet until now. Strange, huh? Well, I can see why you'd want to keep it to yourself. All things considered. Don't sweat it. So about the accident. We ran into a storm. Our boat got caught in a whirlpool and started to sink. My parents gave me a life buoy and lowered me into the water. They were frantic, and I was too stunned to do anything but go along with what was happening. I can imagine, that must have been really scary. The waves were knocking me around, so I took everything I had just to hold on to the buoy. In the end, I watched as the boat was swallowed in the water. couldn't do anything else. There wasn't anything you could have done. It wasn't your fault, Lisa. Right after that, a huge wave came crashing down on me. Ooh. I got dragged down to the depths of the sea, life buoying and all. Huh? You got pulled under? But I thought... Yeah, up until now, I thought I managed to miraculously stay afloat until I got rescued. But I remember now. I was pulled down underneath the waves. I was being caught in a current and tossed up all about underwater. I couldn't breathe. I was so sure I was going to die there. Someone grabbed my hand. Wait. Are you saying what I think you're saying? I was barely conscious by that point, so it's not like I saw them clearly or anything. I'm certain someone was there with me. Someone grabbed hold of me and pulled me to safety. And from what I remember... You're saying they were a mermaid? Exactly. So you were saved by a mermaid. I'm sure of it. It looks exactly like what first comes to mind when you hear the word mermaid. A real mermaid, huh? It was a really extreme situation, so it's entirely possible I was just seeing things. Do you mean I called you out here to talk to you about some hallucination I had? If that's the case, I'm gonna be super embarrassed. Man, you're sitting here talking to me now, right? So you must have gotten out of that situation somehow. I can't imagine a normal person being able to stay afloat in a storm like that, let alone managing to save someone. Insane. Maybe some sort of superhuman or something. Or not human at all. Man, who would have guessed there were mermaids here in Issei? I'm not really saved by a mermaid. I owe them my life. I'd like to thank them in person if possible. That makes sense. So that's why you're looking for them, huh? Well, if you managed to find them, you gotta thank them for saving you too. So I was thinking of heading to where the disaster happened and diving there to see if I can find anything. Wait. You sure? You almost died there. I'll be fine. In fact, since I've never gone near there since the disaster happened, I was also thinking, let me do something to honor my parents in your dad's memory. Yeah, I'd like to at least offer flowers if nothing else. The others have always kept their distance. It's not like it's going to go in there as forbidden or anything. Let's do it. Wait. Thanks, Azami. I owe you one. Good boy. I just realized, did I not find a sticker here? Is there no sticker? I want to find a sticker here. This is not necessarily everywhere, right? But it's weird, actually, that there's no sticker here in this tiny place we can look around. Oh well. It's no guarantee the mermaid will still be around there, right? I think it'd be good to have more of a lead before we head out there. About that, do you mind if I say something crazy? Again? Sure, what's up? Remember my mom, right? I must remember Miss Mari. She was originally from Kamishima, but she met my dad when she moved here and ended up marrying him. Even to me, she never seemed to really fit in here. Well, I can't really disagree there. She never spoke to me much either. People had already told me not to talk to her, you know. Said she was suspicious because we didn't know anything about her, stuff like that. I guess that's understandable. She didn't really involve herself in the community activities, and almost never participated in local events. But she was always keeping her distance from the other islanders somehow. 20 years here, she was still considered an outsider. Yeah, I never really knew how to bring it up to you, but I always kind of wondered. Is there some sort of reason for that? Not as far as I know. My grand never seemed to mind, so I figured that was just how she was. But looking back at things now, it was pretty weird. Prisoners, blah blah blah. It doesn't really tell anything actually about her. Well, I guess even I thought she was a bit of an oddball at times. You say that, but I think you're getting to be pretty similar to her. What, really? Yep, what's the saying? Marching to the beat of your own drum? You're both like that. Really? I never realized. I've been so blind. A blind fool. Yep, there it is. That's what I'm talking about. Why'd you bring your mom up all of a sudden? Well, looking back now, there were a few things that always bothered me. Oh? For a start, no one ever told me where my mom was from. She was so natural at diving, but I never saw her eat any seafood. When was that night she suddenly say she wanted to go look at the sea before going out and not coming back for hours? Huh. Guess it is a lot pretty weird, yeah. Not all. When I was sorting through my mom's belongings, I found this. I usually keep it at the family altar, but I brought it along today to show you. What is this? A fish scale? It's huge. It's gotta be like 7 or 8 centimeters long. I always just figured she'd held onto it because it was a rare find. Once I remembered the mermaid, I began to wonder. What fish could this scale have come from? Why was Mom holding onto it? Whoa. Hold it right there. You're not saying. I am. The woman who rescued me back then was... myself, Azami. I think it was my mom. What do you think? I don't know. It's pretty out there. Could that even be possible? The theory is your mom used to be a mermaid, but she became human so she could live among us. Yeah, but she turned back into a mermaid when the disaster happened. I wasn't able to come back afterwards. How does that sound? I don't know. After hearing your story, I can't just dismiss it out of hand either. Yeah, if it's really the case, Mom really is out there in the sea somewhere, even in a different form. I was thinking it'd be nice if I could see her again. That'd be because they're treated as missing instead of dead, but... Oh no. Huh. So that's really sunk in that my parents are gone. I know what you mean. It also feels like my pops is just gonna show up at home again like nothing ever happened. Well, even if your mom's still alive, I guess it'd be hard for her to show up if she's back in her mermaid form now. Mom really does have some sort of connection to Mermaid. Maybe that was the reason she never really fit in here. It might help clear up any mistaken impressions the others have of her anyway. I see. If you're thinking about trying out diving, like your mom did, you might be able to find something out. And maybe, if you're lucky, you run into a mermaid in the process. Yeah. If I really am descended from mermaids somehow, it's possible diving would awaken something in me. Oh, right. I hadn't thought of that. I guess if you're like suddenly become fins, we'll know for sure you're a second-generation mermaid. Okay, I think we've gotten the gist of what you want to do now. Thanks for understanding, Zami. I haven't been happy with how people have been treating you since the disaster either. And what they say about your mom. Is there anything I can do to clear the air? I just want to help. Thanks, I appreciate it. Though, I don't know how people will react if you suddenly start talking about mermaids. I'd best keep quiet about that part for now, just say you're looking into your mom. What do you think? Yeah, I think that would be best. Okay, now we got that settled. I'll be head up tomorrow morning. Sound good to you? Yep. Doing some training in secret, so I'm all set. Think. I'll be able to tell Azami everything, right? Yeah. Still, having to find a mermaid by tomorrow is pretty sudden. What's up with the tight deadline? Well... Sorry, I can't say right now. If we manage to find one, I'll explain everything. I promise. Well, as long as you tell me later, it's all good. Oh, here's an idea. Huh? If you're in that much of a rush, how about we talk to Tsukasa and Sato? Maybe they'll be able to help us out. I wonder, it would be nice to have more help. But will they even believe me? The whole thing is pretty crazy after all. Besides, Tsukasa's going back to the mainland soon. I hate to bother her now. True. Still, knowing Tsukasa, she might be surprisingly on board with the whole thing. See, I knew he'd be here. Whoa, speak of the devil. Yeah, when did you two get here? Oh, talking about something you didn't want us to hear, were you? Boys with boys, I guess. Another friend, Tsukasa, wow. Wow, wow. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Oh, ow, wow. Wow. However you say that. I can't say that word. Oh, wow. Oh, wow? A girl born and raised in Kamishima. She has a bright, friendly nature and inquisitive personality. Currently in her second year of high school, she boasts excellent grades and a sharp intuition. She's been staying at a relative's house in Ise City since last year in order to attend an all-girls high school on the mainland. Currently back in Kamishima for summer break. Despite this, she frequently makes trips back to the island on weekends, and has been trying her hand at underwater gathering since the current diving season began. Having long been interested in the Alma lifestyle, her estimated diver rank is 6. However, her teachers have been strongly encouraged for her to aim to a national university. She's been friends with Azami Kamoi and Yuza Minakuchi since childhood, with their close rapport for making up for their difference in academic years. And it was more common to find her playing with the two boys than with girls her own age up until middle school. However, since leaving the island to attend high school, she's gotten more conscious of their age difference. There's been some distance between herself and them. She hit it off immediately with Sato Shiranami, a girl who came to Kamishima to lodge with the Wakamuras a few months ago. And was looking forward to showing her around the island and helping her adapt to life there whenever she returns home. 18 years ago, her still pregnant mother, Nagisa Oao, moved to Kamishima alone before giving birth to Tsukasa shortly afterwards. Tsukasa subsequently grew up in a single-mother household. Although she used to occasionally ask her mother about her father, questions were always evaded, so she has since stopped inquiring. However, the fact that her mother never seems to have any financial difficulty despite not working has led her to quietly suspect he might still be involved in some way. Hey, you got us all wrong. We weren't talking about anything like that. Yeah, you gotta hear me out, Tsukasa. I was powerless to resist. I refused at first, but Azami insisted and... Oh, tell me more. Might as well admit it, Yuza and Sato. What's with the sudden keen interest? Azami? Azami saying that? Enigmatic girl, Sato Shiranami. Mysterious girl currently lodging with Shinobu Wakamura, local Kamishima magnate. Magnate? Roughly 3 months ago, Sato suddenly arrived in Kamishima claiming she was the child of a relative of the Wakamuras. She showed no sign of attending school or doing any sort of work, instead spending her days holed up in the Wakamura household, leading many islanders to wonder just who she was and what she's doing there. Those who know about Wakamura's high-interest moneylending behind the scenes speculate she might be the daughter of one of his borrowers, sent to work as a domestic servant to pay off a debt. Sato herself is extremely easygoing and doesn't seem bothered by the endless rumors. A huge television fan, she spends most of her spare time glued to the set in the Wakamura household, with her most recent obsessions being soap operas and 2-hour thrillers. However, she isn't all that fond of period dramas. She's good friends with Tsukasa Oao, who is close to her in age, and the two can often be seen enjoying themselves wandering the island together. Yeah, let's all calm down, okay? It's not like that. We're having a perfectly normal conversation. Yeah, sure, anyways. Hey, don't just brush me off. You're getting pretty worked up, Azami. I feel innocent. You're the root cause of this mess, you know? I'm sorry to interrupt your fun, but I really did have something to say. I was so worried you hadn't shown up to the association meeting, Azami. You should probably get going. Damn, the meeting. Totally slipped my mind. Sorry, Yuza. I gotta go for now. I'll get in touch later. No problem. Thanks for coming even though you're busy. I guess we'll be on our way too then. Alright, we've got some important business of our own to handle. We'll be able to help out with whatever you're up to. Okay. Recollection within a recollection. Whoa. Whoa. So did you hear what we were talking about? Oh, I can't remember her name came up. I didn't want to be nosy, though. Let's see. Well, thanks for coming all the way out here to get Azami. I don't know what you guys are up to. She piqued my interest. Sure, tell me about it later, okay? Anyway, see you later. Come on, Sato. Roger. Oh, one more thing. Better not forget about the day after tomorrow. Tell Azami he'd better remember, too. Sure, I'll tell him later. I Okay, so when that's totally okay, so wait, does that mean I still have stuff I can do in here then? Because it's not totally like these ones. What? Hmm. We're close to each other. Tsukasa Oao tells Sato Shiranami he has something important to discuss. I'm curious. Sato, you got sick? Huh? So, I was hoping to get a bit of advice. Thing is, you're the only one I can really talk to about this. Sure, what's up? If you've got a problem, leave it to me. Shima's living, walking, talking encyclopedia. Wow, it's a pretty impressive title, Miss Encyclopedia. Although, I think the walking, talking kind of implies you're living already. Either way, I hope you can help. You know, even if it kills me, I'll squeeze every last brain cell you got to help you out, Tsukasa. Right, but you're supposed to be a living encyclopedia, so please don't go dying on me. Thanks for being there for me, though. Come on, let's go somewhere with no one else around, then. Pardon me a moment, young ladies. Yes? You mean us? Yes, sorry for the trouble. I was hoping to get some directions. You here sightseeing? Welcome to Kamishima. Haha, I'm afraid it's not quite as relaxing as sightseeing. We're looking for the Wakamura residence. Would you happen to know where it is? Wakamura residence? May I ask who you are? Oh, of course. Please, pardon my manners. My name is Yuma Koshiki, a housewife from over in Tokyo. Oh, a housewife. And this here is Soto Kiryu. You're something like an assistant to me. My pleasure. Housewife Tokyo Kamishima to visit Wakamura. Man to visit Kamishima alongside Yumiko Shiki. Okay. Hmm. Oh, you must be guest for the old man. Wakamura, the home was just up the slope after you head through that alley. Bit of a maze, though. Want me to show you? So it was that way. Thank you, but I believe we can manage from here. If not, we've been running all around the region. I used to area. A recollection within a recollection within a recollection. Jesus Christ. Okay, sure. What the hell, man? Got it. Take care, then. Ma'am, is something the matter? No, it's nothing. I'll tell you later. We'll be on our way, then. Sorry for stopping you. Huh. This had a really strange vibe. The old man sure gets some unusual guests. Yeah, there's something about them. Don't you think that's kind of an aura that sorcerers would give off? I know what you're getting at. I've heard those rumors too. I've been saying the old man of Wakamura has been super reliant on some shady sorcerer lately. What the hell? Shinobu Wakamura. The single most influential person in Kamishima. Although born to an ordinary fishing family on the island, he entered his 20s during the post-war economic boom. And through tireless work and juggling multiple side jobs, he managed to amass a small fortune over the years. He went on to invest the fortune into the development of Kamishima, not only upgrading its fishing equipment, but also improving the island's infrastructure to entice businesses to set up a shop on the island. Efforts that have earned him the appreciation of people off the island. He currently holds many key positions on the island, including serving as the head of the Kamishima Fisheries Cooperative Association, and it's said that his appointment as the next mayor of Kamishima has all been confirmed. Although admired for his many contributions to Kamishima's development, his personality leaves much to be desired. Many stories of him using force to get things to go his way. Often high-handed in his dealings with others, fully aware his position makes it difficult to oppose him. Having moved his main home and the base of operations to the mainland many years prior, there are abundant rumors that he has since added loan sharking and land grabbing to the list of ways he's willing to add to his sizable fortune. It's said that he recently became an ardent devotee of a certain famous sorcerer in Tokyo, and often relies on their guidance when making decisions. See. They didn't say they were from Tokyo. Maybe they really are sorcerers. Whatever. Come on, Sato, let's go. Yep. Oh, you go to a map. Ooh, turtle. Turtle. It's physics. It's got physics. Look at it. It's got physics. A turtle got physics. Whoa. Anyway. Distraction. Me distracted? Impossible. Not impossible. See, I gotta pee and I gotta get some water. So I'll be back. Alright, I'm back in like a minute or two. Okay, I'm back. I'm returned. Okay. Okay. Okay, this spot should work fine. Man, now that I'm actually about to talk about it, I'm getting super nervous. Think. The guy's asking me for advice? Something must be really on you weighing on her. She's just so quick to decide and act on anything. This is rare for her. This little bay is quite hard to find, so hardly anyone ever comes here, including tourists, which makes it a great place to talk in secret. The sound of the waves and the cicadas around us. It's your typical summer day. Anything else? It looks kind of like a person just perched up on there. Spooky. Okay, nothing. No sticker either. No sticker around. Oh man. Oh well. Another reader talk? She suddenly looks like she can't get the words out. Maybe I should be the one to nudge and ask for my side. She looks like she's kind of embarrassed. I'm worried for her. I have to say, she also looks kind of cute like this. She looks like she's kind of embarrassed. Where? Okay. Yeah, well... Alrighty, you said you wanted some advice. Let's hear it. How can I help you, Miss Tsukasa? Well, I do want your advice, but I'm not really sure where to start. Oh, I guess this really isn't even a topic for her. In that case, let me start off with another topic to loosen her up. TV? Oh, Tsukasa, that reminds me. You said 2-hour suspense drama the other day. Oh, right, you said you were looking forward to it. I didn't see it. Mom was watching a period drama. I actually like had a good part. Turned out to be killer, though. Oh, I wish I could have watched it. You did just kind of spoil it, though. Oh, I wish we had a VCR like yours. You can record music shows and watch them over and over, right? That sounds amazing. Not many houses on the island have one, though. I know, it's a bit of a luxury, but being able to record and keep TV programs is the best. Haha, you love TV way more than I do. It's great you can enjoy it whenever you like. So embarrassed. Talk about more TV shows. You really can't get enough of your TV. Eh? I think I watched too much. How much did you watch this summer? Well... I guess I'm pretty much always watching whenever I'm home. Nice. You should thank old man Wakamura for letting you watch as much as you want. We're hardly ever allowed to watch TV at boarding school. Even at home, I'm always fighting over what to watch with Ma. Makes it damn hard for me to keep up with the conversations at school, you know? TV's got too much influence on everyone. Can't blame him either. It's pretty fun. Speaking of TV, I saw something on the morning news. Yeah, what happened? It said an Ama diver on the mainland went missing at sea. Yeah, I saw that too. Hope they find her safe. Apparently they're still searching, but it goes to show how dangerous being an Ama diver is. Yeah, even if I had a couple of moments out there that would have been way too close. When the catch is right in front of you, it's easy to think you can go a little further, and end up pushing just too far. It sounds scary. You be careful out there. Now that I think about it, a little while back, there's a story about old human bones found on the seabed near Toba. Whoa, never heard about that one. That really happened? Creepy. Maybe it was someone who went missing at sea? Hope it isn't, like, cursed or anything. Yeah, the sea can be pretty scary. The old mama Granny's always told us. We islanders live at the sea. Never forget how fearsome it can be. That's what the Ama divers wear charms and mind the proper rites, right? Yeah, gratitude, manners, and restraint toward the sea are never to be forgotten. That's the first thing they teach you when you start diving. Good bring from my side for a bit of small talk. The only stuff that comes to mind are things like I've been watching on TV. Some encyclopedia I am. Unless that was a lie. How much do you talk about TV shows? You know, Sada, compared to when you first arrived on the island, it really brightened up. Maybe thanks to all the TV. Oh, was it really that gloomy before? Yeah, up until about a month ago, I felt like there was a little cloud hanging over you whenever we spoke. Like you were kind of depressed all the time. Like nothing in the world really mattered to you. Oof, it came off. Sorry for being such a downer. Yeah, I didn't crack jokes like you do now either. But this you? Way better. Having fun stuff going on really brought you to life. Makes sense. I'll try to keep it positivity. It's now that we finally exhausted the TV shows. I guess we're heading back to the mainland soon, now the Oban holidays are over. Yeah, I head back to the boarding school in 3 days, so I'm gonna go until the day after tomorrow to take it easy here. Wait, time sure flew by. I'm really gonna miss you. Yeah, me too. Only 2 days left, huh? 2 days. What am I gonna do? Except for she wants advice on his time sensitive? So the plans you were talking about for the day after tomorrow. I guess to get together with the others before you head back? Yeah, that's right. Plans with Zami and Yuza. I didn't give them much time this trip, so I figured they might be feeling a bit left out. Makes sense. You're pretty close friends. Totally. Even grown up, they still do the dumbest stuff. Just can't leave them be. Maybe I should leave you to enjoy it without me then. No way! They're the lucky ones to have someone as cute as you to come along with me. Man, can't believe the summer break's already coming to an end. Yeah, it's kind of sad. Okay, I'm ready. I'll just say it. Go ahead. So the thing is, I think I like someone. Alright, go on. Well, we'll hardly get to see each other anymore soon. I'm going to tell him how I feel while I'm still on the island. Makes sense. I'll help however I can. This Kamashima's living encyclopedia. I've seen this all on TV before. I probably know a thing or two that can help, for sure. Yeah, you don't sound all that confident, which kind of makes me a little nervous. But I can tell you mean it. Thanks. I just don't really know what to do. So, which of the two is the lucky guy? Huh? Who do you mean? Oh, no way. Don't tell me you think I like Azami or Yuza. Wait, you mean it's not one of them? Haha, me falling for one of them? Not a chance. They're basically like brothers to me. I can never picture a romantic relationship with them. Oops. Sorry, I just assumed. I call myself the living, walking, talking encyclopedia and bread I've seen it all on TV. Oh, but I guess I really don't know anything. Sorry, this is so embarrassing. I'm gonna go die now. Oh, don't sweat it, really. No dying. Then, who is it? I'm dragging it out, so I'll just tell you. It's Shotaro. Ah, Mr. Wakamura's son? I see. Sincere, smart, and pretty handsome. I can see why you'd like him. Right? He's back visiting the island for the moment, but he usually goes to the university in Tokyo. I secretly admired him for ages, but I always thought he just saw me as a kid. I figured he'd never be interested. Now I go to school on the mainland by myself, and I'm even working as an ama diver. I think he might see me as more an adult now. More than before, anyway. Yeah, that makes sense. You want to let him know how you feel while you're still on the island. Maybe it's all just one-sided on my end. I can't keep these feelings bottled up. Then tell him. I'm with you. The only son of Shinobu Wakamura, the local Kamashima magnate, whatever. Due to his father's influence, he was pampered by those around him at an early age. He grew up to be a pleasant and sincere young man despite this attention. He's well regarded by those who know him, often being told that he has been blessed with a sharp intellect, good looks, and a variety of talents. Currently attending a university in Tokyo, he's back in Kamashima for summer break. Though his father Shinobu wants Shotaro to inherit the influence and wealth that has spent much of his life building up, Shotaro himself has no intention of doing so. On the contrary, he's skeptical of the old-fashioned, insular ways of island society, and regards his father as the very embodiment of those outdated mores, viewing him with utter disgust for overbearing, vulgar tendencies and superstitious beliefs. Oh. She. You're staying with the Wakamuras right now, yeah? Know anything about him that might help? Oh, I'm afraid Mr. Encyclopedia might not have that kind of info. No, you don't have much info at all, do you? I mean, he's honestly not home most of the time, so there's not a lot I don't know about. There's a lot I don't know about him. I think he's always got something to do. Checking on folks all over the island. Like, I don't suppose you know if he has a girlfriend in Tokyo or anything. I'm afraid I'm not sure. Tokyo's packed with beautiful girls, right? A guy like him won't be left alone for long. Well, from what I've seen, I haven't noticed him keeping in touch with anyone. Then what about what he likes? Something he'd be happy to get? Oh, let me think. I'm sorry, nothing's coming to mind at all. I might as well just go die somewhere. Come on, don't say that. Thinking it through with me is more than enough. You gotta stop joking about dying like that. Oh, Tsukasa, how about this? Pretty sure I can ask Taro to meet us somewhere. I'll organize that for now, and we can plan from there. How's this sound? Oh, sounds good. Thanks so much, Sato. So, we get around ideas the whole way back, but in the end, I think love letter handing it to him is the best call. That's the plan, yeah? Yep. Since way back when, the tried and true has always been a love letter. What's the method? I like it. You're heading out to dive tomorrow morning, right? Yeah, weather's looking good. Alrighty then. I'll ask them to come to the bay a little afternoon. That work for you? Yeah. Need to have the letter ready by tomorrow. Hey, can you look it over before I give it to him? Of course. I'll fix it up even if it kills me. Thanks. Alright, even if it kills me too. I'm already so nervous. Hey, you two over there. Huh? Is that who I think it is? Ah, it is. It's Shotaro. Oh wow, speak of the devil. Hey, sorry to interrupt. Oh, he's glowing as usual. Is something wrong? You see a zombie? He didn't show up today's association meeting. Oh, I see you. I haven't seen him today. Ah, I think I know where he is. I'll go get him. Oh, you do? No good to count on you, Tsukasa. I'll let you handle it then. Sure, no problem. Oh man, he called me by my name. I'm so fired up right now. Let's do this. Yeah, let's. First off, let's find those two. Right there up at the Kantakisho ruins. Let's go, Sato. They're behind you. Okay. Oh, what the hell? Blah. Oh, why is that zoom? Never finished, I guess. Too dark, and that's Memories of the Last Summer. Okay. Should we also just check out these other ones, or should we go? Well, hold on, let's resume. How come we didn't finish this part? Apparently. Let's see. I assumed we finished it, but I guess not. Start after underwater gathering. There's something we're missing here. Good work, Yuza. But man, look at you. How do you improve so much in such a short time? Ski pro level now. Okay, that dialogue we've already done. Exactly the same. Nothing changed. Same will use I've always been. Okay. Oh. Since I already checked that off, though. Did I already check that off? Immediately? What about that? Machine report. Here we come. Oh, we didn't do this. Why was that checked off? We didn't do that. What the hell? Weird. Yuza, I took a catch to the market while you were changing. Oh, thanks. I appreciate it. It was seriously impressive haul for your first dive. No guys at the market looked like their eyes were going to pop out. You studied as Kamashima's patron saint of diving, sure isn't just for show. Okay, it's not that. What's your carrying all that to the market by yourself? There you are, Asami. Don't tell me you went out fishing today. Oh, Chie, how's your back doing? I'm not going to get any better lounging around at home, that's for sure. More importantly, no one's meant to be taking their boats out right now because of the storm that's on the way. Don't tell me you didn't hear. Yeah, but it's more of a warning than a rule. And the weather looked fine, so I figured it was okay. You should know better than that, Azami. You youngins never listened to you. Facto leader of the Amadivers on Kamishima. He's a highly influential figure on the island. Married into a family on Kamishima shortly after the end of the Second World War at the age of 20. He has been working as Amadiver for close to 40 years. Rarely missing the opening day of each diving session. She's displayed a natural talent for diving ever since her days as an apprentice, going to be known as She the Mermaid, for the deft ease in which she moves through the water. In her heyday, she earned more money than her husband, enough to send all 3 of her sons to university, an achievement she takes great pride in, and also earned her considerable authority in her household. Now a grandmother to 7, a back injury has led her to being less active than she used to be, but she's still considered one of the most experienced divers in the island. Her graceful swimming shows no signs of decline, continuing to inspire others even now. Her swimming diver rank is 67. 7. Going out with the Minakuchi boy of all people? Actually, Azami only took it out of the boat because I asked him to help out with my work. What dang second. Don't tell me you want to dive. I did. I was thinking I could follow in Grand's footsteps and become an Amadiver. Absolutely not. I won't allow it. What? Why? He's a member of the association, same as everyone else. As long as he follows the rules, you'll be fine, right? Sure, it's rare for guys to become Amadivers. It's not like it's forbidden or anything. What am I talking about? I'm saying it should be allowed in the sea. It's obscene is what it is. I never agreed to put him up with him being on the island for Suyu's sake. Now he gets his head to go diving all of all things. Have you no sense, boy? Seems like I'll have to have a few words to Suyu. You're not knowing your place is going to cause everyone trouble. I'm a coochie boy. You better keep your head down and stay put on dry land where you belong. No more diving here. Hey now, you don't think that's going a bit far? There's no delay to use it like that. Azami? What? You really don't think anything of all this? After what his mother did? Nope, not at all. He hasn't done anything wrong. He was a victim of the disaster, too. Maybe more than anyone else. Recently, there's been this strange rumbling coming from the sea. Same rumbling as 5 years ago. What's scared him might be coming? They're bracing themselves for another big disaster. No, was that what you meant by the storm? The forecast and things are going to stay calm for a bit, though. The hell with the weather forecast. Didn't say it was 5 years ago. Anyhow, see what I gotta stay in the god of the sea's good graces? I don't want anything to upset them, got it? Alright, lady, damn. Yeah, don't let it get you down, Yuza. He isn't a bad person at heart. The old folks here are all pretty firm in their beliefs, I guess. Yeah, it's only natural. I was kind of expecting it, to be honest. Still, I didn't think she'd get that mad. I guess they have a bigger chip on their shoulder about all this than I thought. Seems like they really think your mom was to blame for the disaster. Yeah. I guess I want to get to the bottom of things. There was one of the reasons for becoming an Amadiver. Yep, everyone's been avoiding the topic until now. But that can't go on forever. Hey, you two. Oh? Oh, it's Kikuko. Yeah, you two over there. I can somebody's boxes here. I need to get into the warehouse. Kikuko Tsutsui. Woman born and raised in Kamishima. Unmarried. She's known for her friendly, sociable nature and almost a sisterly tendency to look after others, both of which make her a familiar face to many on the island. Since her school days, Kikuko has harbored a strong desire to leave Kamishima and make a life for herself elsewhere. While most of her classmates began working as Amadivers following graduation from middle school, she decided to enroll in a boarding school as a first step towards fulfilling this goal, going on to graduate from a junior college in Aichi Prefecture, then finding a job in general admission at a company in Ise City. However, because her assigned work consisted only of unfulfilling menial tasks like pouring tea and answering calls, She left after only 1 year. She changed jobs repeatedly over the following years, but no further luck in subsequent workplaces. Eventually recognizing the success as an alma diver is determined solely by the extent of one's physical prowess and ingenuity. She came to find the idea of such work appealing and moved back to Kamishima 4 years ago. Despite her late start as an alma diver, compared to her peers, she leveraged her high athletic ability, talent which even saw her star in the national athletic meet during her school days, and her innate knack for analytical thinking, research to consistently turn out good results. And she has since earned the respect of even the veteran alma divers of the island. Her starting diver rank is 41. Kikuko has had scant luck with men, having been introduced to several potential partners, only to be turned down by all of them. Parents, anxious for her future, worried the large birthmark on her face is to blame. But Kikuko herself remains unfazed, letting her lack of interest in marriage as the primary cause, something which has caused them no one concern. Though she endeavored to hide her birthmark from makeup while at school, and during her time as an office worker, she has since embraced it, proudly proclaiming it to be her symbol. Phew, thanks. I knew I could rely on you youngins to help out. Youngins? You're a youngin too, Kikuko. Aw, how kind. Pretty sure you're the only ones who'd say that, though. I'm still out of nowhere to make sure anything valuable was stowed away just in case the storm hits. What a pain. You getting ready for the storm, then? Yep, pretty soon when the weather's this good, huh? It's not like I can say no, though. Speaking of pains, I overheard Chia giving you an earful just now. You seriously plan on becoming an alma diver, Yuza? Well, that was the plan. Looking like I might be forced into retirement before I even begin. Right now, did you come back here to look after Suyu? Yes, but I still have to work. And I've always been interested in alma diving. Erin was also pretty down about no longer being able to dive, so I thought I might be able to cheer her up a bit. Ah, so you want to follow in Suyu's footsteps? Still, you must have noticed that everyone was on edge just at the thought of you coming back. They hear you went diving, there'll likely be a bit of an uproar. They really that set against Yuzu going in the sea. I've never heard anyone say anything like that. Well, they don't say it where you can hear it. Everyone loves you here. You know you're close with her. With Yuza, wow. Ugh. They probably feel they can't be that tough on him with you around. I need to drink water. Bumbling over my words all the time. Blah. I feel they can't be tough on him with you around. What was that? Oh, never mind. Forget I said anything. Can't deny there's been this creepy rumbling from the sea recently, though. No wonder everyone's unnerved. Some sort of disaster does end up happening again, and he usually gets caught doing something he wasn't meant to. That'll probably be it for him. Yeah, that's what I don't get. People seriously believe Yuzu's mom caused that storm? Everyone suffered because of it, including Yuzu's family. It's so stupid. Hey, I honestly think it's stupid too. But the truth is, there are a bunch of people who believe it. So making a fuss about it isn't going to get you anywhere, right? Even if the storm doesn't come in the end, a different kind of storm may already be brewing. Different kind of storm? Well, you shouldn't have any trouble if you keep your head down. Just be good and do what you're told. No one will get in your case, yeah? Now, give me a break. Why's he gotta keep his head down here? He was born and raised in Kamishima, just like everyone else. Yeah, getting mad at me won't change anything. If this helps you that much, why not leave? Leaving a place like this behind would be for the best, don't you think? Maybe. I can't just ask my grand to move somewhere else at her age. They just have to put up with it. If you want to blame anyone, blame the mom. Was mommy do anything 5 years ago? No one wants to tell us anything. No idea. Only came back here after the disaster. Though I don't know what happened at that time. Mr. Wakamura seems like he knows more than he lets on, though. Now that I think about it, why don't you just ask Suyu what she knows? Suyu? Yeah, I've already asked Gran about it countless times. She says she doesn't know anything. You don't think that's a bit suspicious? If anyone knows something, it'd be her, right? You might be right. She's pretty hard to read. I'd be able to tell if she was hiding something anyway. Oh, stretch. Oh, ouch. Anyway, I do feel bad for you, but you just gotta grin and bear it. For everyone's sake, eh? Eh? Thanks for the help, you two. Try to stay out of trouble, okay? You could really seem like she didn't know anything, huh? Folks are way more on edge than I thought. Yeah, I've gotten the sense I'm not exactly welcome here ever since I came back. I don't think trying to make a living here would lead to that much backlash. Whether they were even so suspicious of her. It seems like the timing wasn't great either. Everyone's wide up about these ill omens that are happening right now. Still, I'm sure now that my mom must have had some sort of secret, I'm almost certain it had to do with what we're looking into. If everyone hears that everyone died today, it might prompt people to start talking about what happened 5 years ago. True. There's no time to ask about your mom. It's now. I think we should do with the old man and walk murder and see what you have to say about all this, too. Yeah, Sim and Grandma used to talk about it anyway. Whoosh. Ah. First, memories of the last summer. Whoa. Split timeline already. Oh. Resident of Kamishima are extremely against Yuza becoming an diver. Yuza believes the hidden secret behind his deceased mother, Mara Minikuchi, is the key reason for this. He to find the mermaid, begins a full-scale search. Yeah, let's do that. Fuck it. Let's do it. Swish. Anytime I ask about your mom, it's now. We should see what element of emergency you have to say about all this, too. Yeah. Alright. Okay. So he's there, and you're there. Well, I want to just explore the town for a second and see if I can find those stickers and look at things. Seems there's a bit of commotion over there. Then there's something with the rumors. Want me to go ask? Oh, great, thanks. Hey, what's up? Did something happen? Oh, President Azami. I don't know if you heard, but 15 minutes later. Welcome back. Man, once they get started, they never stop talking. Anyway, nothing about your mom, I'm afraid. There's some interesting things to say. Interesting things? So the normal news first or the worrying news? Worrying news? What the hell? Let's do the worrying news first. Okay, then. The reports that 2 divers have gone missing. Apparently both cases were around Ijika town and the mainland. Oh, the diving accidents or something? I guess so? I mean, it seems still under investigation, though. He hasn't been that rough lately. This is a dangerous job, so you never know what might happen. Still, 2 divers going missing one after another is pretty unusual. It does make you wonder. It wasn't that long ago there was all that talk of human bones being found in the sea near Toba, you know? Where are they at? Isn't that also near Ijika? Maybe this is why she is always going about bad omens. Yeah, it's definitely worrying news. Normal news. We got a bunch of tourists visiting us right now as usual. We really got people talking as there are 2 foreigners among them today. Oh, really? I hear that a Grand Shrine sees a lot of foreign visitors. It's unusual for them to come to the outlying islands like this. Some more seems to have been going around and asking a bunch of questions. Get this. Apparently they said they've come here looking for mermaids. Mermaids? Curious, right? Yeah, right when we were looking into them too. And that's not all. For some reason they were asking about your mom. Mara Minikuchi too. What? Why would foreign visitors be asking about my mom? Seems like people think they're pretty shady. I'm told not to go near them and everything. No, I definitely want to hear what they have to say. Wonder where they are now. They're probably still in Kamishima at least. Well, the question is where. Well, I guess if we see 2 Westerns around, we'll know who they are, eh? I think they're an older man and a young girl. Yeah, I'm sure we'll know them when we see them. Manage to find them. Okay, it looks like that's all the info we're gonna get around here. Let's try going somewhere else. Oh, I can't look around the area? Damn. But I can just like explore and just look around. But evidently not. Right. Oh, so scratchy. What the heck? What the fuck? Well, this isn't Shotaro. Hey there, you two. Just the men I want to see. You wouldn't happen to have seen Sato around, would you? Sato? No, I haven't seen her today. She was supposed to meet with me earlier, but she never showed. You didn't show? Something happened? Oh, I'm sure it was just because of my old man's ridiculous request earlier. Honestly, I don't know what he was thinking. Still, he really's been acting off lately. I can't believe I'd say something like that. Nothing wrong? Oh, pardon me. Nothing for you two to worry about. By the way, Yuza, I pay you to become an Amadiver? Ah, yes, but I was told to stop, so I'm currently on extended, if not permanent, leave. Oh, don't let it get to you. I, for one, think you should go for it. Imagine everyone's been using your mother as an excuse, saying she brought bad luck to the island or some such. Wow, that's exactly it. Don't everyone keep saying Yuza's mom was a bad omen, Shotaro? Ah, yes, what was it again? Then with her being the Raging Waves curse bearer. What? Raging Waves? Raging Waves? Raging Waves curse bearer. Raging Waves is, well, exactly what you think it means, and the curse bearer has the power to call forth the calamity of the sea. Now, Ben was going on about it earlier, but it's probably just superstition nonsense. Don't pay it any mind. But I really should get going. Let me know see. Let me know if you see Sato, okay? See you later. Ah. I'm pretty curious about what Shotaro said. Yeah, the Raging Waves curse bearer, huh? Did people really see my mom that way? Maybe we should ask Mr. Wakamura what he knows. It's worth a shot at least. Anyway, let's keep moving. Well? Ah. Ah. Yasa, Sato, what's going on? Well, I'm sorry, I can't explain right now. Yasa, come on, we're drawing too much attention here. Hey. What was all that about? Something was definitely up with them. Yeah, they practically ran off when they saw us. Tsukasa was crying. What the hell could have happened? I'm worried too, but Sato said she can't explain right now. I'm sure that means they'll tell us what's up later. True. We shouldn't grill them with an hour to talk about it. No. You get the feeling probably to Shotaro, we saw Sato here. Yeah, let's keep this to ourselves until we learn a bit more. You two again? What are you doing here? Geez, here too. Telling about something important right now. Scram. No choice, we come back later, huh? Alright. Welcome back, Yuza. Oh, and the zombie's here too. Thanks for having me. You two went out diving today, didn't you? How did it go? You get a decent haul? And about that, I was so to enjoy the next stage of my life as an Alma diver. I found myself on forced leave the very day of my grand debut. Goodness, did something happen? Oh my. She and the others said all that? If I were you, I wouldn't pay them any mind. You're not breaking any rules, are you? Sure it's okay. No point fretting over pointless details is what I always say. Yuza Minikuchi's paternal grandmother, and a former Ama diver. Born in the Taisho period, he is relaxed and broad-minded in nature. Her tendency not to concern herself with the finer details often makes those around her uneasy. Although now retired due to health issues, she was one of the best Ama divers in Kamishima, especially in her younger days, turning which she had a fierce rivalry with Chie Toyama, also known as Chie the Mermaid. Later years saw them reconcile, and they could often be seen talking and laughing together at the divers' hut while grilling their catches. She lost her husband in the war when her son, Tosuke Minikuchi, was 3 years old. You have any diving advice for me, Gran? Advice, eh? Let me see. If you're looking to get a higher score in a single dive, just focus on gathering everything you can, even the small fry. Getting 10 or 15 will you a bonus to your final score. If you manage to have a big catch, switching your focus to bring in as many small catches as possible should net you a good result. See, that'll be a great help. More tips? You don't have any other diving tips for me, would you? Well, we're old as brass, aren't we? But I'm glad you're keen to learn. Let me see. Sometimes you come across areas when diving that are simply brimming with sea creatures. I call them bountiful zones. Bountiful zones, huh? I'd love to see one. On the other hand, areas with lots of starfish are usually picked clean, with no sea creatures to speak of. I call those places barren zones. So the more starfish there are, the less sea creatures there'll be. Got it! While perfect catch could still be hiding in a barren zone, of course. Always keep an eye on your surroundings. Most have underestimated just how deep the tensions ran. I can imagine they'd still be that hostile towards her. Thought they would have calmed down by now for sure. I'm sorry, Yuza. It's okay, Gran. No, not being allowed to dive isn't the end of the world or anything. But are you sure there isn't a reason no one wants to talk about Mom? Well, no reason I can think of. I'll get to the bottom of this if possible. It's going to affect my life here if I don't. I'd like to clear Mom's name too. If you don't mind me saying, it does seem pretty weird that people would be this upset just by Yuza coming back to Kamishima. So there's not some particular reason they don't like the thought of him going out diving? Well, no reason I can think of. The exact same answer as before. She's determined to pretend she doesn't know. Granted, I know you was reluctant to talk about Mom. But I'm not a child anymore. Isn't it about time you told me the truth? So, how did your dive turn in the bay go? That went perfectly. You may only know me as your grandson, Yuza. In truth, I'm a living legend, Kamashima's patron saint of diving. Well, now that does sound impressive. I was going to leave it at that, but you're serious, aren't you? You've improved by leaps and bounds since I last saw you. Why, if I was to put it in numbers, you'd be ranked 17. Why, you can tell just all that by looking at me? I've been around the Ama diving block, you know. There's nothing more I can teach you. You'll make a fine Ama diver, Yuza. Thanks, Gran. I'll do you proud as your successor. Forbidden from diving for now, so it seems my life as an Ama diver will have to wait. No need to fret. I'm sure that'll sort of stuff out in no time. I don't know about that. Everything's the same as ever, eh? Whatever the case, I'm happy you've chosen to follow my footsteps, Yuza. Good thing I thought to keep Mare's outfit, eh? Yeah, I don't know how I feel about being able to fit in my mom's clothes at this age. You never did get any taller after middle school, did you? Damn. My consistent diet of fresh seafood meant nothing. There's nothing you need to worry about, Yuza. Doesn't make you any less charming. Sorry I had to leave early to go diving, Ran. Is everything okay? How you feeling? Well, I didn't have much pep in my step today, but it's fine because Sato came over this morning. She really is a saint, always helping me out with the cooking and cleaning like that. Again? Gran, I know you're fond of her, but you shouldn't rely on her too much. I didn't know Sato was coming over to help out here. Yeah, she and Gran became friends recently. Before I knew it, she was coming over every so often. She was such a nice young lady. She even chats with me about all these TV drama developments. She's a bit naive in some ways, but she's a quick learner. Remembers everything I tell her almost instantly. Huh, I had no idea. Oh, goodness. Ugh. One more time than I thought. Oh my god. We haven't been going for that long anyways, have we? A little over 2 hours. Oh my god. Ah. I might stop soon and pick this up again. I might do this tomorrow. Oh my god. I don't know what happened. I am so tired. I guess I've been doing a lot today, haven't I? Shit. Ugh. Let me drink some water. We'll go for another little bit, I think. I said she could relax here a while, but she left earlier today. We're having fun. Make sure to thank her properly sometime, alright? Of course, of course. I'm always happy to help, you know. There's no need to depend on others so much. I know, but if someone is to help me get things done, I'd rather it was a lovely young girl, you know? And besides, she does a much better job of cooking and cleaning than you do, Yuza. See, I do my best to be a good grandson. This is the thanks I get. You think I think of any reason why everyone has such a problem with Mom? Well, alright, I'll be honest with you. Mare wasn't actually human. Huh? You mean we were right? Are you for real? Wait. Don't tell me you believe that. Can't you boys take a joke? I was obviously kidding. But let's see what a pickle your common sense. Wait, you were joking? Of course I was. I thought I'd mess around a bit and see if you could get a rise out of you. But you sure turned the tables on me. Trying to prank around on me like that. Maybe nothing would have hit you, young Yuza. Oh, here I fell for a hook, line, and sinker. It's no good. She started giving us the slip. I'm not gonna get anything more out of her like this. Maybe she'd be willing to talk if we get some information. You've heard me say this before, but Maya found it difficult to fit in here on the island. The environment she grew up was quite different, you see. She struggled to adapt to the life of a small community. No other reason I can think of her is the beef the others had with her. We're going out again for a bit, Gran. You two take care, okay? Can we go back to Nakamura? Old man Wakamura, mind if we ask you something real quick? It's just one thing after another today. What now? Huh? Sami and the Minakuchi boy. I heard from Shia you two went to the bay to do some diving earlier. Well, I've got a bone to pick with you. There's no time like the present. Okay. So, boy, you serious about wanting to become an Alma diver? Huh? I thought at first you'd come here to get my permission to die. Now you've been running around looking into Mermaid. What's the meaning of this? Yeah. To be honest, we've been asking around. Guess there's no hiding it from you. Use it. You sure this is okay? Probably best to be honest about things now, Zami. It's just like you said, I've been trying to find out more about my mom. I knew it. Anyway, my point is, no more sticking your nose where it'll belong, got it? Most of all, no becoming an armor diver. So, thank you for becoming an armor diver and fall in line. You tell me about my mom? All the sniffing around you're doing sure ain't falling in line, that's for sure. Besides, you should be asking Sue about all this business, not me. She's got to know more than I do. Oh. Sue really does know more than she's letting on. Mr. Wakamura, what is the Raging Waves Curse Bearer? What? Where did you hear about that? It's gotta be Shotaro. Shotaro, boy never could keep his mouth shut. Maybe it's some sort of curse that whips the waves into a frenzy. Does something like that really exist? It does. The Zoo disaster 5 years ago was caused by that very same curse. Curse of the Raging Waves? And your mother, Mary Nakuchi, your mother was the one who brought it down on us. What? The storm was no natural disaster. It was entirely preventable. But they would stop her from going to the bay that day. She wouldn't have had to suffer such a tragedy. What? My mom would never have done something like that. So you don't remember, don't mean she wasn't up to something out there. As to whether it was intentional or not, who can say? But don't make a difference either way. Talk about curses is a bit hard to swallow. You have any proof? Proof? I've got the words of a trustworthy sorcerer backing me up. That's all the proof I need. Sorcerer? Saying all this on what some woohoo wizard said? Give me a break. Believe what you like. Don't change the fact that curses and spirits are as real as anything else. Enough time to butt heads with you two. But I know what I'm saying is the honest truth. There's no point in trying to change his mind. The old man's as stubborn as a mule. Do you really think there's a storm coming? That storm was caused by a curse? Of course I do. Some fellows said they were with the police, dropped by to warn me about it yesterday, in fact. The police? Why would the police be warning you about a curse? I reckon they were bullies trying to take advantage of the curse for their own benefits. Even you two must have noticed the rumbling coming from the sea over the last few days, right? It's the proof of the curse the Raging Waves is getting stronger. So that's what been telling everyone to stop taking their boats and prepare for a storm. There is. Naturally, I just can't come out and say it's because of a curse. There's no telling when or where it'll rear its head. Too dangerous to go on water in these circumstances. Even so, we'll have to take our boats out again eventually. Can't keep them off the sea forever. Darn, you're damn tootin'. That's why I gotta find a way to stop the curse as soon as possible. Why would the curse be affecting the sea around here, though? Seems like you two still don't believe me. Fine, let's see if this will change your minds. A long time back, there used to be another island to the south of here. Ishima, it was called. Ishima? This is the first I've heard of it. The city was devastated by an earthquake and tsunami nearly 400 years ago. The truth of the matter is that raiders over on the island slaughtered every last one of the people who lived there. Murdered islanders' representatives gave rise to the curse of the Raging Waves. The resulting storm and tsunami sank the island to the bottom of the sea, raiders and all. Is that true? That curse is still rolling on in the seas near her to this very day. There's one little push and that storm could come barreling down Kamishima next. A push? Something that would waken the islanders' anger again, such as someone with ties to those raiders, say, a descendant of theirs, drawn near to where Taishima was. A descendant? Wait, you're saying Mom was a descendant of the raiders who attacked Taishima? Sure am. And as her son, you share her blood. But how could that? Only natural everyone would see you as a bad omen, no? I really didn't want you back on the island. Be grateful I didn't have you shipped back to the mainland on the next ferry. Tell me that's how everyone's seen you use it and folks this whole time. Fine, Zombie. Let's hear the rest of what he has to say. Curse. Ah. You saying the reason for the curse of the raging waves reopened because I came back to Kamishiro? Mishima? Oh. Nah, there were signs even before you came back, so the direct cause was probably something else. I still don't choose a factor or a bad omen, though. You've been planning to stop the curse. None of your concern. You just sit tight at home and stay out of my way. I don't want to hear any more about you going out to sea. Are we clear? Gran says she doesn't know anything about my mom, though. So even she said that to you. What do you mean? Well, I don't know that much myself. You've always been tight-lipped about Mermaid, where she came from, what her deal was. So you've been saying Yu's mom was descended from raiders even though you don't know for sure? So you ain't said nothing to deny it. Speaks for itself, don't it? You don't like what you're hearing, you should go sue you about it yourselves. That's all I'm going to say on the matter. It should be clear now just how much of a danger you are to the island. Now get yourselves home and stay put. I think that's all we're going to get at it. Maybe we could ask you about what we just heard. You might be able to tell us more. Oh, was there something else you needed, Yuza? By the way, Gran, I just wanted to talk to Mr. Wakamura. There's something I wanted to ask you about. What was that? My hearing's been a bit off recently, you see. Please don't say that. A lot of Amadivers have your problems, so it's not really a laughing matter. Someone has no sense of humor. So? Yeah, everyone thought that Mom was the Raging Waves curse bearer. Wow, I'm impressed you managed to say that without stuttering. So you have heard of it before. Oh, it's me and my big mouth. He said Mom was descended from the ones that who first called forth the curse, or something like that. That's why everyone's so concerned with what I get up to. Is it true, though? Well, if you know that much, I suppose I can tell you the truth. If I just rest up a bit, I'll be up and around again in no time. I'll let you come to by the southern bay later, once the sun's gone down. Right, thanks, Gran. You can tell us about it now? I think it'd be easier to show you what I mean. Okay, we'll be at the bay at sundown. You're not feeling up to it, don't push yourself, okay? No need to rush now, I'll tell you everything later. You want to prepare yourselves for this one. Okay. We're going again for a bit, Gran. Got it. You two take care, okay? Pretty much support everything we can here, no? Oh, no. Good. Alright, let's just save here then. Alright. We'll pick this up tomorrow when I'm less tired. I don't know. I'm so fucking tired. I'm like so exhausted, dude. It's crazy. Yeah, but okay, well, I said we wouldn't forsake trails, but we will forsake trails because we'll play this tomorrow when I'm more awake and when I'm more ready to yap more, do more voice stuff. I think. I'm really curious about what's going on in this game, though. Curse, a mermaid's curse. Alright. Well, if you're here tomorrow, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.